What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This is Legitical Response. We cover political news, keep you up to date, and keep you informed with everything that the government does, or at least that's what we try to do. We try to inform the people, but, you can't inform on everything that the government does because they do some shady behind the scenes stuff that we just don't know about. And I don't have sources in the government to find out all this stuff. But what's up? We're not really talking about government today all that much. We're talking about a court case, so it kind of does involve the government. But, it's, neither here nor there, I guess. This is just an insane case to me, and it goes to show where we're heading in this country. It's crazy, some of the stuff that's going on in New York City with the crime. The governor had to call in the National Guard, right? You would figure that the mayor of that city would request the National Guard beforehand, but no, that didn't happen. He's having to deal with a buttload of criminal aliens that he has to take care of because they're a sanctuary city, folks. So they have to take care of these people, which, by the way, I covered yesterday that the Supreme Court is allowing SB 4 in Texas, the immigration law that allows police and other, law enforcement agents to arrest criminal aliens and deport them, or, at least arrest them to bring them to court to have them deported. But now they kicked it back to the lower court, and now the lower court has put a stay on that law once again. So what in the hell is going on with that? I don't know. Yeah, I'll try to keep you guys informed the best I can. I'm not covering that today. I'm covering something else. Let's get into it. Daniel Penny will stand trial this fall in Jordan Neely's subway chokehold death, judge rules. Now, if you don't know about this story, about a year and a half ago-ish, maybe a year ago, there was this guy on the subway who was absolutely going insane. He's literally insane, not Democrat insane or leftist insane, but literally insane. He was being very aggressive, threatening to kill people, getting in people's faces, spitting in people's faces, and doing all this. And Daniel Penny saw this happening, and people were scared. So he restrained the guy. He put him in a chokehold, and the guy was on some drugs, and he died. Now, this guy that saved other people from getting hurt on a subway, where there's been story after story after story of people getting murdered, raped, assaulted, robbed, all that on New York subways. Now this guy is having to stand trial for this. When clearly in the video, you see this guy was defending other passengers, trying to help them from, save them from getting assaulted, from getting beat up, robbed, or whatever from Jordan Neely. Now, this guy's going to go to jail. This reminds me of just how insane some of these prosecutors are in their selective prosecution. You know what I'm saying? If Jordan Neely would have robbed somebody, beat somebody to death, he'd have been let out on bond. Oh yeah. It's crazy. These people commit these crimes, violent crimes. Like there was a story just the other day of 4 people. I think it was 4 people. Sorry. They got arrested for basically taking some corpses, 2 people, and chopping them up and hiding them from police. They had obstruction of justice charges and a whole bunch of other charges. They were let free. They were let out, no bond. They would just let them go. What? What are we doing up there in New York? Talking about bail reform, right? But you can't let somebody that was caught with a corpse and then cut that corpse up. They don't know if these people actually murdered these people or not. I'm sure they're investigating, but they just let these people go. They chopped up a corpse and then hid the bodies. They just let them go. And there's story after story of this, right? You could go violently attack somebody, rape somebody, and then they'll just let you go. It's insane. And we even have leftists talking about, yeah, this is kind of crazy. If this is what the left is about, I'm no longer a leftist. Because they see the insanity, they see what's going on, and they see just how crazy the system is. Let's get into the story. Daniel Penny, the Marine veteran accused of choking to death a man on a New York subway car, will stand trial beginning October 8th, a judge determined Wednesday. The trial will take between 4 and 6 weeks, Judge Max Wiley said. The next court date is September 17th for a hearing to suppress evidence. Penny put Jordan Neely in a fatal chokehold last May that lasted approximately 6 minutes and continued well past the point at which Mr. Neely had stopped purposeful movement, prosecutors with the Manhattan District Attorney's Office have said. Penny's lawyers have maintained he acted in self-defense after Neely, who suffered from mental health issues, started displaying what some described aggressive behavior. Yeah, what some described. If you see the video of this guy was threatening to kill people. Yeah, that's beyond aggressive. You know, in most places, maybe not in New York, but in most places, if you threaten to kill somebody, you can get arrested and charged with a crime for threatening to kill somebody. But yet, this guy, he's not the bad guy. No. The guy that stopped this guy that was threatening to kill people is the bad guy. And it's another one of those instances, once again, the autopsy report showed buttloads of drugs in this guy's system. Just like with Derek Chauvin. Or, George Floyd. Also on Wednesday, an attorney for Neely's family said the family is holding out hope for justice. Andre Zachary and Jordan Neely's family are still suffering, attorney Lennon Edwards said. Justice has not been served yet, but we're holding on to hope justice will be done. Jordan was unarmed. He was hungry. He asked for food, and in desperation, he was emotional, but distressed. Does not mean dangerous, Edwards said. No, that doesn't mean dangerous. He's totally right. But the fact that he was threatening to kill people and showing very, very aggressive behavior outside of those threats, getting in people's faces, spitting in people's faces, and all this other stuff, threatening people, yeah. No, he wasn't aggressive. He was just hungry. Penny's lawyer had previously praised the Brooklyn district attorney for not bringing charges against a man who shot an aggressive passenger last week, drawing a comparison between the two cases. Yeah, they're very similar cases. Thomas Kenneth told Fox News that Brooklyn prosecutors made the right call by not pursuing charges against the man who shot an aggressive passenger last Thursday. As a matter of fact, it's an almost exact same situation, except Daniel Penny didn't have a gun. He just put the guy in a chokehold. And the guy accidentally died. If you approach it a different way, like in the video we just saw, you don't know if they have guns or knives, and the situation can devolve. Is there a cruel irony that my client, who did everything the right way, is facing charges while others who rightfully are not? Yeah, you could say it is, Kenneth said. Yeah, and I think he's totally correct. I think that, the manslaughter charges that they're bringing upon him is way too far with this one. Give him some sort of charge. I don't know what you would charge him with. But manslaughter? No, I'm sorry. Hopefully there's no conviction here. Hopefully they let this guy go. Once they see the video, once they see, like he was talking about, once you see this video, you will quickly realize that, yeah, Neely was a danger to other people, and Daniel Penny saved those passengers. There's other video, not the incident itself, but after the incident, of the passengers thanking Daniel Penny. Thanking him. They didn't arrest him at first. They let him go. The police officers, they saw what was happening. They okay. And then once the whole situation devolved and these Soros-backed DAs got a hold of this case, they said, no, go arrest him. $1 million bond and all this other crap. And it's like, what? We were shocked when that news came out. I was shocked when that news came out. I'm like, what the hell are these people doing, man? You cannot defend somebody. You will go to jail. screw the actual criminal. He gets to get let off. He gets to go free. But if you step in to save somebody's life, yeah, you're in the wrong, not the criminal. Oh, yeah, you should know better, right? The old communist mantra. Yeah, that's what these people are. These people are freaking communists. And it's just all absolutely insane. And y'all let me know what y'all think about this down in the comments section, because this blows my freaking mind that the judge is actually going through with this and saying, yeah, go to trial. Well, the cops saw what happened. The cops let the guy go initially, like I said. Let me know what y'all think down in the comments section. That's all I got for this one. I want to thank everybody for watching. Hey, don't forget to hit that like button on your way out if you don't mind. I would appreciate it. Y'all try to have a good day and be positive. Peace.